So to make our puffy flower, we're gonna start with a magic ring. So to make a magic ring, you're gonna first put the yarn over your 2 fingers on the back of your 2 fingers, and we're gonna slide it to the back and bring it to the front again and cross it. So it should be crossed like this, and in the front it should be straight. So it should be straight in the front and crossed in the back. Now you're gonna take your hook and we're gonna put it through the first line here, and then we're gonna turn it over and grab onto the second one and pull it through. And we're gonna twist it to make a small little loop right there. We're gonna take our yarn and we're gonna pull it through and we're gonna tighten it. So that's how you make a magic ring. If you think it's kind of hard, you can go again and check how to do that. Now we're gonna make 10 single crochets into this magic ring. So to make 10 single crochets, you're gonna insert your hook into the ring right there, yarn over and pull up. We're gonna yarn over again. That's 1 single crochet. So to do that again, we're gonna put it in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over again and pull through both. That's how you do a single crochet. So we're gonna go ahead and do 10 of those. So I'm done with 10 single crochet, so we'll go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna tighten this. So you're gonna have to pull this tiny thread here. So we're gonna pull that. And now it's tightened, as you can see. So it's now tightened. It's forming a little circle right there, and now we're gonna do a slip stitch into the first single crochet. So this is the first single crochet that we did right here. It could be a bit hard to insert your hook into it, but go ahead and do that. So once you insert it, we're gonna yarn over and pull through. Could be a bit hard. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. We're gonna use this one and slide it through this. And don't forget to tighten it, because we don't wanna see that stitch. That's a slip stitch. Now we're gonna tighten it again. We have our circle, yay! So once you're done with that, we're gonna start for making the petals. So to make the petals, you're gonna chain 4. So to make a foundation chain, you're gonna yarn over and you gotta pull through to the loop. That's 1 foundation chain. We're gonna yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over and pull through. So now we have 4 stitches on our, 4 chains on our hooks. So now these act like a height for our petals. So now we're gonna start by making the actual petals. So we're gonna be making 3 unfinished double crochets into the same stitch that we did our 4 chains. So let's go ahead and do that. So to do this unfinished double crochet, we're gonna yarn over and insert our hook right into the same stitch that we did these 4 chains. So we're gonna insert it. We're gonna pull it up again. And we're gonna have to stretch this, and we have to reach the height of these 4 chains so that it'll create the poofiness for our flower. So now I think that height's fine. Now we're gonna yarn over. We're gonna pull through just the first 2. There we have our first unfinished double crochet. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 more into the same stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over again, and pull, and we're gonna pull it up again like we did for the last one. And we're gonna yarn over and pull it through just the first 2. we have our second one. We're gonna go ahead and do the third one. Once you're done with that, so we have our first 3 unfinished double crochets into the stitch, and we're gonna make 3 more but into the next stitch to get more poofiness. So we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna yarn over and we're gonna insert your hook into the next stitch right over there, that V right next to it. So we're gonna yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over and pull through again, and we're gonna pull it up, and now we're gonna insert into just the first 2 loops. There we have our 4th unfinished double crochet, and we're gonna do that 2 more times. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over again, pull it up, then yarn over the first 2. We're gonna make 1 more. There, we're done. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna yarn over and pull through all the 7 loops in our hook. So don't forget, you gotta have 7 loops on your hook. Now we're gonna yarn over and pull through all 7 of them. So you can see we have our first petal. You can see this, it's really cute, right? So that's our first petal. So now we're gonna go ahead and chain 4, how we did on this one. So we're gonna go ahead, yarn over, put it in, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have our 4 chains, and now we're gonna go ahead and slip stitch it into this right here, the same stitch. We have our first petal. To make it more poofy, you're gonna have to press the back of it. There we go. We have our first poofy petal of our poofy flower, and we're gonna make 4 more like this, which is a total of 5 petals. So I'm gonna show you 1 more and then we could continue. So to make our second one, we're gonna have to chain 4 more. So we're gonna chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're gonna make 3 more unfinished double crochets into the next stitch. So we're gonna yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over again, pull it up to reach the height of those 4 chains. We're gonna pull through. We're gonna do the again. Again. We're done with 3, and we're gonna have to do 3 more to finish it. So I'll meet you after we're done with all the 5 petals. Once you're done with, this is the last part of the petals. So once you're done with it, we're gonna yarn over and I'm gonna pull through all the loops, and then I'm gonna chain 4, and we're gonna insert it right in the middle, these 2 chains. So it's easier for me to slip stitch. Then I'm gonna pull it out, and I'm gonna use some scissors to cut it. Once you're done with that, there you have the flower, which is nice and cute. We're just gonna pull it on the back part to make it more fluffy and stuff. So there we have it. Now we're gonna make the middle part of the flower like a cute little bud, like a pom-pom in the middle. So I'm gonna be using a different color yarn for that. Okay, so to make that, we're gonna make a slip stitch. So to make a slip stitch, we're gonna make a curve like this. So this is how I do my slip stitch. So we're gonna make a curve like this. We're gonna twist it and make an X, and we're gonna pull in the smaller yarn into this twist, and there we have our slip stitch. So if it's harder, you can go back and check how to do that. And now we're gonna adjust it to our hook size, and we're gonna chain 3. So we're gonna yarn over and pull through, Make 3 like that. So now we have 3 V's. So now we're gonna make 3 unfinished double crochets into this third, the last, very last stitch. So we're gonna yarn over, pull, insert your hook, pull it, and we're gonna pull it like that to reach the height, and then we're gonna yarn in over the first 2. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Now since we have those, we have 4 loops in our hook now, and now we're gonna yarn over and pull through all 4 of them. And then we're gonna chain 2. Since we chained 2 here, we're gonna be chaining 2 here. And we're gonna slip stitch into the same stitch that we did all these 3 unfinished double crochets. So it's basically like we're doing another petal. Gonna tighten it. As you can see, we have like a cute little pom-pom now. Aw. Now we're gonna tighten it, and we're gonna pull it through, and we're gonna cut it. There we have it. We're gonna tighten those 2 parts. I really like to tie these 2 together so it makes it more secure and more fluffy. So we're gonna tighten that. That's now a cute little one. So now we could just take the flower and we could just put it on top like this. So that'll make a cute little flower. So now I'm gonna weave in the ends for all of these. So we're gonna start with the single crochet. So we're gonna first pull it to make it a bit tighter. So even if there's like an open circle in the middle, don't you worry about it, since we're gonna cover it with this, because it could be hard sometimes, because when you're crocheting the petals, it could like loosen up. So now we're gonna take a needle, we're gonna take this yarn thread, and we're gonna insert it. There we have our flower. It's already, we're just poof it out a bit. There we have it now. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing for this. For this, I'm just gonna cut it off since I already tightened it up. So now we're just gonna hot glue it right there. So I'm just gonna go grab my hot glue. We're gonna get the hot glue. We're gonna pipe it right around this flower. Since it's pretty small, it's gonna spread easily. Oopsies. Now we're gonna place it right in the middle. Right there. It's pretty stable. Let's make it stable. There we go, guys. We're officially done with our puffy flower. So we're done with it, and you can make multiple of these and decorate your room, your mirror, your walls, whatever you want with this. You can just hot glue it, or you can even make a garland out of this. So it's pretty simple.